full-site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Utah Utes against the Baylor Bears.
Away to get us going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here comes the jet sweep. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
So important to stay on schedule, and that's exactly where they're at. You set them out with these outside jet sweeps, maybe go right down the middle of this defense. I think they're set up for a downhill run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation. The entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
The Utes are going to keep this drive rolling.
Nice job by this offensive line up front and the running back. Good vision, finding that soft spot in the defense, falling forward on 3rd and inches. He's able to move the chains, but that first down was created by the success on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule, and that's certainly something that the defense is going to have to prevent. Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Running play called on 3rd and short. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
Chris, those are the little hidden yards that just kill you as a defense. They did everything right. They're in position. They just have to make the tackle. But the running back is a plus runner. When it's blocked for 3, he gains 5. And here, again, falling forward for the 1st down.
Play action here on 1st down. And is incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but, man, these are important. Creating second and short, third and short. Nice job by this offense.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
The Utes with 1st and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And the runner takes off to his right. Had an opening here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using his legs. It's Parker. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off, the offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football, and here on first down, you move the chains, you just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
And the Utes are in the red zone. Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. They can't stop him. They get him out of bounds at the 4.
Chris, there's a lot of reasons I love these types of plays. Number one, it's a passing stat. As a selfish quarterback, heck yeah, put those on my stat sheet. But number two, it also provides horizontal stretch to that edge of the defense. Now what you can do is start running the football a lot more effectively because those defensive ends, they've got to be aware of those little jet sweeps.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Can he get there on the ground? And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. By the back now forces the defense to adjust. They start the drive with a big throw to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Lagway. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
And there you go. That's That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Extending the play now. They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Here comes the pressure. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
The Bears pick up enough to get a first down there. And he drops back in the gun. It's reeled in. It's Smith. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage. Play some tight man. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Second down now after the sack. Design quarterback run. Tackle made after just a short gain. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. To the air. It's Lagway. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. Third and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer. And ultimately, this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack. And now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Gives it to the back. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. And it's Utah in the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the same runner's got it again. He's got a crease. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, I really love love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, every defensive coordinator will tell you one of the most important elements of defense is running to the football. It's pursuit, and that in particular shows up on these toss sweep plays. Look at this defense run and gain leverage and make this tackle in the backfield. They are doing an outstanding job.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He stopped short and that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4 and 3.
You know, Chris, that's a pretty smart decision by this quarterback. There really wasn't anything open down the field, and rather than forcing it on third and long, he gives it to his back and allows his back to try to make a play. And I think he creates here a fourth down situation where they'll go for it. So a good completion that moves this ball forward.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They put together a long drive last time, but stalled and came up empty. Can they reach the end zone this time? Fire to the right side, complete. Look out, he's got space ahead. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. And the Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays, the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. We have a timeout call by the Utes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Here's the second down play. Down the middle, it's Freeman. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range, and as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, you can see the emphasis in the game plan from this defense. They know that they're going to see these types of concepts from this offense all day long, and they're ready for it here early in this game, and they create an obvious passing situation. This is exactly what they're going to need to do the rest of the game. Give their pass rush an opportunity.
He's got space. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Bears. 2. Speed for the defense.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the Utes offense takes the field. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll hand it off. Passes the 40. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. It's a foot race. They won't catch it. Touchdown, Utah.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up the first, looking for more. Going up for the first down to the 37.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for first downs. You've probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle closed defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Bears keep the football on the move. The front seven all over him that time.
Well, it's like the defense knew exactly what was coming there. Everybody was assignment sound. The quarterback barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. This defensive coordinator told us that it was going to be all about discipline, and discipline with the eyes of the defense, in particular when they go to these option plays. And here, this is a beautiful job, making sure that the eyes are disciplined and getting the quarterback down right around the line of scrimmage.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. He keeps it on the design run. They bring him down short. That first down marker sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach. And Utah will now spend the second of their 3 timeouts. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. 4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Back to pass. It's Lagway. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. The Bears have 1st and 10 here. Swarm quickly. They're all over the QB run there. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now the Utes spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. The offense stays on the field. Already converted once on 4th down in this drive. They're going for it again. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
That is a back-breaking interception for an offense. As a quarterback, you cannot make that decision. Everybody executed very well. What a good drive. 10-plus plays. You're marching down the field. Now you really got to take care of the football. You put it in harm's way, you turn it over and come up with 0. That is a gut punch.
Now it's second down here. Back's got it again. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Here's the handoff on a counter. That's the 1st down and more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. So that's going to wrap up an interesting first half. We'll take a breath here, take a break in the booth. We'll be back for the second half. And the Utes will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. A keeper. He's going to try to run for it. It's not enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Interesting call to go with the option there on 3rd down. Anytime you have a 3rd and long, you run the option. You are either playing for 4 downs or you're hoping to catch the defense off guard. This is now a big decision on 4th. Do you go for it or do you punt it away?
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
Well, on 4th and 1, you know what's coming, and if the defense is going to give you that option, then just take it. An easy run for a 1st down.
The Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up 1st down at the 33.
We used to call these slant routes from the inside receiver a lookie. And the reason is it happens so fast that all you've got to tell him is, hey, bud, you better look real quick. And sure enough, ball is out quickly. It's right on his frame, and it's a nice completion.
And the Bears pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense told us all week long they were going to be prepared for these more exotic style runs where they're trying to get the ball on the perimeter, the wide receiver, the tight end. They understood that this was a big part of this offense's game plan, and they were ready for it. Great pursuit, good leverage of the ball, and then they're tackling in space. That's a beautiful job.
Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Grab behind the line. It's Morris. Look out, he's breaking free. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Wide receiver gets a shot on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You see this on tape from this offense quite often. Down here in the red zone, they try to get creative in the run game, and this defense was ready for it. When we watched practice, Chris, this week, this defense was focusing on these type of plays specifically, and here they're ready for it.
Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. Flying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice run setting up 3rd down here, and as an offensive play caller, you got to understand, are you willing to go for it on 4th down? I think they should be willing to go for it on 4th down. Even if they don't get it, the opposing offense would have to go 90-plus yards to score.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
They converted a 4th down earlier on this drive. Now can they punch it in on 4th and goal? To throw, it's Lagway. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. A crucial stop by this defense, and we'll see if the offense regrets not trying to field goal there.
Well, we know this coach is going to be aggressive, and this time it just doesn't pan out for him. As a quarterback, you've got to throw the ball with great timing down in the red zone and near the goal line. You can see those windows are just tighter. They cannot hook up, and that's a huge 4th down stop.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down after that previous play. Takes the handoff again. Got an opening here. Powering through the defender. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
Motion now from the tight end. And they'll use the ground game here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. They call the counter play here. Breaking into the clear. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. The Utes will try to keep this drive moving. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He bought some time, now lets it go. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the 1st down marker.
They're trying to get some yards after the catch here, but that is an excellent job of open field tackling by this defense. But they better be ready because this is clearly go-for-it range on 4th down.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one. But, Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal. He goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid game there. He's out across the 30. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. They'll run it here. They got him down out near the 40. And it's Utah in the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Gotta go. Gotta go. It's fast tempo. It's fast pace. You need the ball twice. You got to get this down the field as quickly as you possibly can. As a quarterback, it's time to start putting the ball in precarious situations. Take some risks. Force the ball down the field.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, as a quarterback, you just say this is no chance. Look at the penetration from the defense. They're able to get in the backfield. There's nowhere to go with the football. The one thing you've got to do as a quarterback, not put the ball in harm's way. It's a nice job by him, not trying to force that pitch.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down. But that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
And the Bears pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. To throw, it's Lagway. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Chris, I think he's a bit rattled here. Sometimes you see the mechanics falter, and in particular footwork, and you can tell that the game is moving too fast for the quarterback, and that's what I'm seeing right now. He's not stepping through his drop. He throws this off his back foot, and it's totally inaccurate.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. This time a completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Bears will have 1st and 10 here. He's got a crease. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
It's a really nice run by this quarterback, and this defense is going to be forced to take the quarterback on these option plays. Expect the next option down the road to get out to the outside with a pitch to the running back.
The Bears are in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Third and short now on the 10th play of this drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a 1st down.
1st down and 10 now. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw.
Chris, in these big environments and these big games, it's usually about the plays that are made that determine a game. But this one is about a play that is not made. I think we're going to be thinking about this one the rest of the day.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I'm pretty surprised they didn't try to go with the run game at least once. You've got an incompletion and a sack here on 1st and 2nd down. And on 3rd down, now this defense really has an opportunity to get themselves off the field and force a field goal. That would be a win for this defense. We'll see if they get aggressive here and go with the blitz.
Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it right near the end zone. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Baylor.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, as you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. And here's the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Parker. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
It's a nice game, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field. This quarterback is going to have to start taking some chances against this secondary.
Leaning on the run game here late. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
They're set up in such a great situation here, but as we've seen in previous years in the playoffs, remember the Indiana-Miami National Championship game, a false start can give hope to the opposing sideline. No pre-snap penalties. That's exactly what I would be communicating if I was the quarterback in that huddle down there.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. He's got space. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Utes. The Utes with an answer. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Here comes the rush. The sure hands. It's Morris. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. And the Bears come to the line to run the hurry up.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to. But they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. We have a timeout call by the Utes. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's past the marker and still going. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Bears come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run because
the pass rush gets home. The sack sets up second down.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line. You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there, incomplete, seems kind of nondescript.
Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Scanning the field. It's Lagway. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on third and long.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking for a man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. The Bears answer right back.
Well, it is clear that this coach did not want to settle for a field goal. He goes for it on fourth down, and he is rewarded by stellar execution by this offense and his quarterback. Touchdown, huge play on fourth down.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Leaning on the run game here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And the Bears signaled timeout. That's their first strategy session before this third down play.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running, and if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Timeout taken by Baylor. That's their second. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. And now the handoff. Got an opening here. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. And the quarterback just kneels down.